Time to tell my story about how I got evicted by a scammer in Charlotte. Let's get into it. So January 2023, my lease was about to be up. So I wanted to go ahead and find where I was going next because I was like, let me not wait till last moment. Let me be, let me be a mature adult, I got in contact with my friend. She said somebody moved her into where she stayed and she'd been there for 3 years. So she gave me his contact information and I hit him up. We start communicating back and forth about what I was looking for, what my budget was when I was trying to move and all that good shit. He shows me this place. It's a townhome. It would have been my first townhome. I was kind of excited, so I was like, hell yeah, I'll take it. So he's like, okay, send me this money, this amount of money. So red flag number one, he had me send money to 2 different places. So I should have already known by then something was going on. He told me to send the money to the second place, which was his mom's Apple Pay, his mom's Apple Pay. So I should have already known something was up then. Everything was fine. Communication was going very well up until the move-in date. I'm talking about I got my whole apartment packed already, ready to go. And he texted me and was like, he lost the keys. I'm gonna drop a photo right here. Confused, but I'm still in the trusting state. So I wasn't really thinking nothing of it at the time. But looking back, I should have already known, like immediately, right then and there, that something was wrong. So I'm trying to still communicate with him like, okay, just let me know what's up. So a little while goes by and he trying to, dodge me a little bit because he's not responding as much. And at this point, I'm like, so what about breaking in? If I already paid for it, what about breaking in? At one point, I was joking like I really broke in. And he was like, I hope you didn't do that. The owner lives across the street and there's cameras on the property, blase, blase. Like, he really fucking finessed me. And I specifically told him how I was already sketchy about doing it in the first place with all these CPNs and all this other shit going on. My son is almost, I think he was only 3, 2, he just turned 2, maybe. No, he just turned 2. He had just turned 2. So I'm like, I got a son, he's only 2. Please do not get me and my son evicted. Because if that's the case, I could keep my money and just pay for where I'm at and I can renew my lease. You can see at one point, I just like communicated like, this looks bad at this point and you kind of not helping me anymore. And literally a week after, 7 days after the move-in date, my mother dies. So now I'm dealing with being scammed, my mom died, and I'm about to be evicted because I got an eviction notice a couple days later after my mom died because I gave him approximately about a little bit over $2,000. And right when my mom died, I took like a week off because I was literally going through it. If you know, my mom was my last parent. So it was just me and my brother. So I was kind of trying to swallow that mentally already. And it was just too much going on. And I ended up getting evicted because of his selfish ass. I followed him on Instagram just to check out his life. And he responded something and was laughing at me. And it's just like, that is absolutely crazy that Quadarius Murphy really finessed me and scammed me and got me and my son evicted and was living his life like nothing happened. By all means, hand clap for you. But that shit is crazy because little did he know that was like the top start slope of my life going downhill. I just hope that it was worth it because either way, God gonna make a way regardless. But the fact that you could sleep at night knowing you did that. And then at one point, I called his mom. And she didn't even know about the shit. She knew that he sold houses and stuff, but she didn't even know he finessed me. So it was like, I was telling her about what happened and she was disappointed as fuck. And she said it happened to another girl before. I don't know who it was. Shout out to you, girl, for getting your money back because Apple Pay and Chime played the fuck out me. It'd be different if I could get the money back. I probably wouldn't have tripped. So he finessed me, got away with it. I couldn't get the money back, couldn't do nothing with the police, no nothing. Yeah, I called the police. I don't give a fuck. And that shit pissed me off. And I kept it bottled up for real so long because first of all, it's nobody's business about what happened. But at the end of the day, I feel like my story needed to be told. So that's what the fuck I'm doing right now. There's a $7,000 eviction on my record now just because of this situation. How did it get so high? I have no idea. I think they really just added shit. Long story short, I had a $7,000 eviction on my record. All because of this fucking situation. And like I said, I just felt like my story needed to be told. So, no hard feelings. Like I said, I hope he I hope he's living lavish. Character development go crazy, baby. Like and comment for part 2 if y'all want to know what happened after I got evicted.